Greetings to all of you, a big hug wherever you are. Today we will talk about scabies in dogs, symptoms, contagion and treatment. Scabies is a skin disease caused by a mite infestation. External parasites that are one of the main causes of itching in our dogs. There are several types of mange in dogs: demodectic, sarcoptic, ear mange, and Cheyletiella mange. Depending on the species that attacks the dog, the presentation of symptoms will vary. The itchiness that some of these mites are capable of triggering, as well as the possibility of contagion to humans, make it essential to go to the vet and start urgent treatment. Let's see in detail everything related to mange in dogs. 1. Symptoms of scabies. Each type of scabies will show a different clinical picture in our dog. Next, we offer a list of the symptoms that should make us suspect the presence of mites. Pruritus, itching wounds on the skin. Peeling. Alopecia, hair loss. Redness and inflammation of the affected areas. Thickening of the skin. Darkening of the skin. Atrial discharge. Possible secondary infections caused by bacteria or yeast, such as wound complications. 2. How is scabies diagnosed? The veterinarian will take samples of the skin, or the hair of the animal by means of a skin scraping, or with the help of a comb. By observing them under the microscope, it is possible to visualize the mite and identify it, although it is not always an easy task and it is sometimes impossible due to the small size of these parasites. If the symptoms coincide with scabies, even if no mites are found, the diagnosis will be presumptive, that is, based on the symptoms and the response to treatment. In fact, it is common for false negatives to occur, that is, the mite is not observed, although it is present. The number of mites and the damage to the dog are unrelated. There may be a small number of mites and a very intense clinical picture or, conversely, a huge parasitization with a dog with hardly any symptoms. 3. Treatment of mange in dogs. Treatment is to determine what type of mange the dog is suffering from. Baths used to be prescribed, but today there are oral tablets and pipettes for external use, which easily kill mites. The pipette helps the caregiver to follow the treatment, which is much more comfortable, also for the dog. One of the active ingredients used against scabies was ivermectin, but it is being replaced by other safer products, also for breeds such as collie or bobtail, for which ivermectin is toxic. In some cases the vet will prescribe baths or ointments. You can only use drugs prescribed by this professional. In addition, anti-itch medication may be given for the first few days, and if any lesions have become infected, antibiotics will be needed. Cheyletiella scabies is fought with fleas. Trimming the hair or shaving it facilitates the treatment. Scabies and humans. We have seen that some scabies mites have zoonotic capacity, which means that they can infect humans. Although this data may seem alarming to us, the truth is that the transmission from dogs to people is not the most common. A normal immune system will prevent the mites from causing symptoms. Furthermore, in humans the process is self-limiting, as mites cannot reproduce on human skin. Cleaning the house and washing our hands after handling the sick animal are good protection measures, and it is enough. If there are children, the elderly or sick people in the home, this cleaning and hygiene must be scrupulous. For greater peace of mind we can keep the dog in a secluded place and thus prevent contact with people belonging to risk groups. 5. How to prevent mange in dogs. If we suspect that our dog has scabies or the vet has already diagnosed it, it is important that we take into account the following measures, especially if the mite is very contagious. The objective is to prevent new infections. Go to the vet at the first symptom to stop the proliferation and transmission of the mites. Thoroughly clean the environment, including beds and accessories, or get rid of them. In some cases it will be necessary to treat all the animals that live together. In certain circumstances, isolation of dogs with mange may be required. We must clean the ears in addition to applying the treatment. If we must use a shampoo, it is essential that we let it act on the skin, strictly following the instructions. Otherwise it may not be effective. Keep the animals in optimal hygiene conditions. A well cared for, fed and properly vaccinated and dewormed dog will have a strong immune system, capable of resisting or fighting mites. Is your dog sick or has behavioral problems, and the experts you have consulted do not give you effective solutions to help him improve? Click the link below, and get the help you are looking for. Don't stop subscribing to the channel, commenting, and sharing the video. Thank you.